And welcome back to the C Morning Show right here on the Friday edition of C Today. After the world of sports with Paul, now Russia, and I have some features across Indonesia. Now, you know that Indonesia is the haven for durian. Do you like durian?
I love durian.
You do?
Yeah, I love. What about you?
I would eat durian just a little bit with some chopstick or some fork. I am very not happy to admit that, but it's just a touch. But it is very delicious, right? Now, especially if you're an avid durian lover, at Labuan Bajo in Nusa Tenggara is one of the Indonesia's leading tourist destinations. Now, tourism has also boosted the local economy and bringing benefits for local durian farmers in Melo.
Yeah, surprisingly, there, durian farmers sell their yields in front of their homes and can receive daily revenues of 1 million rupiahs.
Oh, wow.
Check it out, guys.
Every rainy season, you can smell the fragrance of durian when crossing the Trans-Flores Road, East Nusa Tenggara, precisely in Melo area, Liang Dara village, Labuan Bajo. In this village, many people have been growing durians for decades, then selling them in front of their homes along with other fruits such as pineapples, bananas, and green coconuts. The texture of the durian fruit from this area is known to be soft and creamy, as well as thick and sweet in taste. Over time, with the development of tourism in West Manggarai Regency, durian sales here have also increased, especially during the durian season, when they can earn up to 1 million rupiah per day.
Kadang-kala itu pengunjung wisata, kadang-kala juga tuh tamu lokal yang dari Labuan Bajo. Kadang-kala juga itu dari kementerian itu dari pariwisata yang datang. Ya. Dan semua sekarang seluruh Indonesia sekarang itu sudah mengenal bahwa di Melo Desa Dara ini betul-betul puncaknya buah durian. Ya. Sehingga sekarang itu semuanya itu rame-rame.
Melo durian buyers are usually passing visitors or durian fans. Because they sell well, some sell durians on the main road of Labuan Bajo. They sell them at fruit stalls or use pickup cars on Soekarno-Hatta Street.
Durian ini ada yang besar, ada yang kecil. Kalau yang besar kena 150, kalau yang kecil yang biasanya 50. Ini durian asli dari daerah Manggarai, dari Kecamatan Ragu. Peminatnya ya lumayan, laris. Kadang 10 buah, 15 buah.
In West Manggarai Regency, durian is not only grown in Liang Dara village. Several other villages are also known as producers of this fruit, such as villages in the Kulus and Machang Pacar districts. Each area produces durian with its own shape and taste. See Today contributor reporting from Labuan Bajo, East Nusa Tenggara.
Well, I think aside from, being very desiring eating durian right now, it's just very encouraging to see people all over Indonesia just being very resourceful, having the farm at the backyard, probably the house, and then just selling it in front of them.
I know, there's no rent, right? I mean, you have the tree, you pick it up, or you don't pick durian. It will fall down to the ground. You pick it up, and then you sell it in front of your home. How convenient!
Yes, it's very encouraging for the local economy as well, right?
It does.
Now, to our next story, if you have surplus plastic waste lying around, recycling them could be the best course of action, especially nowadays with a lot of focus on the environment and sustainability.
Exactly, and you can do it with your children too.
Yep.
Now, with a bit of creativity, even garbage could prove valuable. Let's take a look.
Since the beginning of the year to April, Banda Aceh has produced an astronomical 28,000 or so tons of daily waste. More than 4,500 tons of those are plastics. One man, Zainuddin, devotes some of his spare time every day to collect plastic waste from the city all the way to the shores, out of environmental concerns. It all started when the pandemic first struck in 2020, which forced Zainuddin to look for ways to supplement his income as a teacher. Through social media, he learned to create furnitures from plastic bottles, and thus he started collecting them. After cleaning the bottles, Zainuddin would put them together into circles using duct tapes. Once they are strong enough, he then applied the cushion and the covering. Zainuddin dubbed the finished product Sobotik, short for sofa botol bekas plastik. The homemade products are sold online with prices ranging from 300,000 to 1.5 million rupiah, depending on the size and shape. So far, he has created dozens of designs.
Kalau misalnya kita full kerja dari pagi sampai sore ya, satu kursi satu berarti. Nah, karena kan prosesnya dari kita sterilkan botolnya dulu, kita cuci botolnya dulu, habis itu kita bikin packnya, kemudian kita jahit kainnya kan semuanya. Karena sekarang ini 100% produk Sobotik itu hasil ini sendiri. 99% lah, karena kakinya kan kami nggak bikin, dia mesti. Tapi kayak busa, potong busa semuanya itu sendiri, nggak beli jadi ya. Harga jual berarti beda-beda, kisaran 300 hingga 1,5 juta. Sejauh ini belum, tetapi untuk pengembangan produk kami akan juga coba nanti bentuknya jangan bulat-bulat aja gitu kan. Yang saya rasakan kalau dibilang signifikan sekali perubahannya enggak, tapi cukuplah untuk minum kopi. Ada kayak gitu kan. Karena ada tantangannya juga kalau barang kayak gini. Apa tantangannya? Ketika orang datang tanya, tahan nggak nih? Bisa duduk nggak nih? Berapa kilo tahannya? Nah, walaupun kan sejauh ini kami udah coba secara manual, maksudnya orang naik di atas kursi ini 195 kilo. Dari segi bisnis saya belajar bahwa kayaknya tugas kita kalau mau bisnis itu ya udah buat aja, kemudian perbaiki kualitasnya, insya Allah yang belinya datang sendiri. Terus yang kedua, masalah lingkungan, saya ingin mengajak kita menciptakan satu produk, yang produk itu bukan hanya sebatas sebatas contoh. Maksudnya, saya bisa buat celengan loh dari botol, tapi celengan itu nggak bisa kita jadikan tempat kita berpenghasilan. Nah, tapi kan kalau kayak ini, insya Allah jadi ini betul-betul gitu, betul-betul bukan hanya sampelnya aja gitu.
Zainuddin hopes more young people in the country, in particular Aceh, will continue to be inspired and creative even when faced with the pandemic. See Today contributor reporting from Banda Aceh, Aceh.
You know, there's a saying, someone else's, garbage is someone else's treasure. And then from the treasure, you can make business too. Now, as we know, many small-scale enterprises are struggling due to pandemic restriction, which drastically reduce sales.
Yes, and while some have collapsed under the pressure, some manage to keep themselves afloat, often through various adaptive strategies, such as the one featured in the next video.
Tenun Kubang has been around in West Sumatra since the colonial times. Tenun Hajaritwan is one of the most famous among producers, having been in business since 1961. Many seek its products for their quality.
Kubang ini eksisnya sih sudah tahun 1931, itu masa jaya-jayanya ya kan. Nah, kemudian yang kita betul berdiri ini, yang Tenun Kubang Hajaritwan itu tahun 1961 sampai sekarang. Khas tenun kita, kalau Kubang itu kita memiliki kainnya lembut dibandingkan tenun-tenun yang lain. Kemudian motifnya kita varian, kita tidak hanya terpaku pada motif tradisional. Kita bisa mau berkembang, kita bisa mengikuti keinginan konsumen untuk segi motif.
Owner Yulia Rahmi says that after the government eased its pandemic restrictions, sales are returning to normal, mainly helped by the fabric's rare pandemic popularity. Hajaritwan's products are sold in Sumatra, Java, and Sulawesi with prices ranging from 350,000 to 4 million rupiahs a piece.
Alhamdulillah pasar kita mulai dari Sumatera sampai ke Sulawesi kita udah jalan. Cuman kalau ke luar negeri kita baru pesanan satu-satu, memang yang dibawa dari sini keluar gitu aja. Belum ekspor langsung kita belum ada. Isi kita sebulan itu lebih kurang 80 sampai 100 helai per bulan.
As the government continues to roll out vaccines, Yulia hopes the pandemic will end soon and return the economy to normalcy. See Today contributor reporting from Padang, West Sumatra.
And And of course, with G20 on the line, it's time for our MSMEs to now show the world our creativity. Now, you know, the way for us to show our creativity, especially during the restriction, is through social media.
Yes.
And of course, we're going to talk about that now, about oversharing on social media, not about your businesses, but about yourself. Now, what is exactly the red flags that we need to look out for?
Yeah, it's so interesting because a lot of people are oversharing their social media.
Yes,
It's
guilty.
okay, but I think that's why, right? Like we need to understand what are the boundaries, what are
Correct.
the mindset, the
Yes.
right mindset to share in social media. So it's super interesting. Stay tuned to catch our discussion with psychologist Evni Indriani after the break, only on See Today.